Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome to Total War Elysium, which is a card game that has been recently announced for Total War. Wasn't announced to the best response, I'll be honest. I saw at least one person accuse it of being a card game, which... accurate, I guess. So I've been given early access to this, so I have been given a key free of charge, although I think it will be free to play anyway, so... I guess that's not a big deal, really. But I have been given early access. It is currently available in, I want to say, either like Vietnam or South Korea or something. Somewhere like there. So it is currently available there for beta. It's not currently available anywhere else. It will be available on iOS, Android, and PC. So that's good to hear, because I can't wait to get this on an Android, basically. I want to get it on my phone, and then I can play a bit of Total War Elysium anytime I fancy. So... if you've played Hearthstone, I'll be honest, it's fairly similar to that. You'll definitely see similarities, which at least will kind of ease you into the to the game. And I quite like this. I think it's great. I think it's really good. I'm thoroughly enjoying playing some card games. I quite like playing Hearthstone. I've played a little bit of Gwent recently, but it just doesn't scratch the same itch. This one, though, I quite like. And I will, hold my hands up. I am a Total War fanboy. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm not. I am. They said card game in Total War. I was like, fucking awesome. I'm in. You son of a bitch. But I've been thoroughly enjoying this. So I think the best thing to do is just jump into a game. Now, you get a bunch. I've created some decks here. So you get some starting decks. We've got Napoleon. We've got Lagertha. We've got Cao. So you'll notice some sort of familiar faces. I've got Sun Ren as well, and these characters have different bonuses. So Napoleon starts off with like a cannon, and let's have a quick look at him. What does he have? So yeah, so he gets so he's got this card Logistics, which gain +1 supply next turn. If he uses a plan, he gets 2 instead, and there's his stats there. So just like Hearthstone, you kind of have a hero that you can use. And it'll even tell you sort of what they're good at. So Napoleon is an all-rounder, strongest in the mid-game. So he can generate lots of supply, keep cards in hand, and he's got lots of artillery, all that kind of good stuff. We're going to go with, I've just started a new deck. I've created a new deck with Cao here. And I've constructed some new cards. So you pick 18 cards in a deck. And I've created a little deck for Cao here. And I'm going to see how it works out. I'm only going to play the AI, because I'm fucking useless against anything else. So we'll see what we can... Marie Antoinette. Of course, Cao v Marie Antoinette. Classic. Clash of the Titans. So we'll see how this goes. So you get... basically, the gameplay is split up into days, and you get 4 turns, and then the next day. And the next day you can then draw some cards. So we get the chance to draw 9 of our cards for sort of this day. So we're going to pick... I've got Court Eunuch here. Let's get the High Ridge, Comrade in Arms. Of course, your supply increases each turn, so you'll only get a max of 4 supply. But I'm gonna get Protectors of Heaven, because that might put them in my hand, which might be quite nice. So let's do something quite like Saber Infantry, Ferocity. Yeah, okay, let's do something like that. So we'll draw some cards. So Cao starts off with the Manipulate cards. So draw a card. This costs 1 less whenever you target something with a played card. So there's lots of synergies going on. Ooh, awesome. Okay, I've got the Protectors of Heaven in my hand. So that's quite nice. Okay, so we've got a couple of things we can do here. We've only got 1 supply. But I could play my supply cash and get 2. I think what I'm going to do is... we're going to play my supply. We're going to put a crossbow in the rear line. I'm going to put Cao in the front. And then I'm going to play the High Ridge. So the High Ridge will increase the defense of, or the hit points of units adjacent to it. So that's quite nice. And I think that's fine. And also Cao has the ability where if a unit moves, is it forward? Moves forward and he restores 1 health. Grape Shot deals some ouch. Okay, you're going to attack that, which is fine. Not particularly worried about that. Okay, so we can play the Saber Infantry. So we can play this. Then we can play you. So that's going to increase their attack. That makes this card cheaper, but we can't really do anything about that. But what we can do is target Marie Antoinette, and we'll get Cao Cao to beat up. Oh, we didn't quite kill him. Probably should have killed the peasant before he did any more damage. I'm really bad at this game. I'll be honest, I'm bad at most games, but I'm fairly bad at this one. No, leave my mountains alone, you big bastards. Leave my mountains alone. Honest to gods. What have they ever done to you? Nothing. Okay, so we can play maybe well drilled. Oh, what about Wu Chao raid? So we can do 3 damage, or we can give them 1/1. So I could maybe use it on like you. That's going to get you 4/4. So I can then... I can do this. I can kill you. And then I can shoot you. I'm probably going to lose my mountains, but that's okay, because we've done some good early damage here. I'm happy with this. It's pretty good. So going through, so this is the AI's last turn, and Daybreak's going to happen next turn, so then we can draw some more cards. And change up our deck. Yes, okay, so there goes our mountains. That's okay, though. I'm fine with that. So Daybreak. So we can now draw more cards. So, obviously now we've got a little bit more supply to play around with. So let's get the hand crossbowman. I also want to get the Kushite shield woman. Let's do something like that. Veteran trainer. Yeah, I quite like the Wu Chao raid. Let's grab that. Well drilled as well. Comrade in arms. I like the high ridge. Gathering warband. Let's get defenders of the earth. Sure. Let's just do something like that. I haven't really played this deck before, so I'm not 100% sure kind of what I'm planning to do. Right, we could deploy 3 crossbowmen. Now, unless they've got something that's going to do a lot of damage to our entire line, that's going to be quite nasty. So we'll do that. We can't target them. Now, so normally you can't attack anything in the rear line because if there's units in the front line, but because these guys are camoed, because they've got camouflage, so we can't attack them, and so because of that, we can basically ignore them. So we're going to go and kill these guys, or beat up Marie Antoinette, and we'll go and beat up that guy as well. That's all pretty good. We can't use any of these guys at the moment because there's no one in range, but that's generally fine. Pretty happy with that. Excellent. Okay, what are they doing? Forced labour. Ow. Okay, we lost a guy, but that's fine. So spawned in some peeps. So I'm tempted to just keep buffing. We've got a saber infantry here, and I feel like just buffing them up. Just like really. Double the target of friendly units attack. Holy shit, really? So we could use this. Draw a card. Defender of the Earth. Fine. And then we can do this. That gives you 8 attack. That is fucking ridiculous. So we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. Cao Cao's going to finish him off. And then I'll saber infantry. Wait, what does this guy do? Let's have a look. Your events cost 1 less. I don't care. We'll just beat up Marie Antoinette. So now she's only got 6 health left, and she's actually done her last gasp. So what that means is, effectively, she's shielded. If we had any other attacks this turn, we wouldn't be able to do any damage to her, and she draws 2 more cards as well. So that's basically to stop you piling on a faction leader if they're in a bad position and winning the campaign really quickly. Okay, so she's played her special card, which changes her from Marie Antoinette into the revolutionary mob. And she's now spawning a shit ton of stuff. Holy balls. It's a lot of stuff. Okay, we could play the Defender of Earth. Should we do that? Do you want to do that? Okay, well, let's start off by taking out some of these guys. So we can do that pretty easily. In fact, can we actually... Oh, shit. Could we... If I hit that... No, we don't quite have enough. I was hoping maybe we could, like, break through... you know what I should have done is use this guy on that... Fuck. should really think before I act. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Now. I can kill you, but that is also going to... Right, okay, let's... What do we have here? What do we have? We could play the shield woman. So let's do that. Let's do the well drilled on you. Pull you back. You can move up next turn. We're not too worried about him. Okay. 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 This is fine. A what? A Highland clansman. Oof. And we just, I mean, if we could just get a good couple of hits on Marie, well, the revolutionary mob now, then we should be a-okay. They just spawn shit tons of peasants. Like, so many peasants. Okay, so we can move you up. Is that going to heal you? Should do. And we can move you up. That's going to give you shield and also stun. And then we can start... Jesus Christ, look at your attack. You've got 6 attack, mate. That's ridiculous. Get out of here with that. Can we finish you off? Oh, you can also shoot arrows if you click. I don't really want Cao Cao to take the damage, but I really need to kill him off. Let's put the Protector of Heaven in there. Oof. Okay. Okay, everyone good? Everyone done stuff? Okay. So we've got a Mandate of Heaven as well. Give target friendly unit +1/+1. That's quite nice. And we've got another deck. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm going to take Lu Bu. Lu Bu's a fun little card because he can turn against you, which is classic Lu Bu. So let's take some bits like this. Veteran Trainer, Gathering War. No, okay, we'll do that. Okay. Really, I need something to, like, clear the board. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ow, mother... No! Curse you, peasants! Okay, well, yeah, go and attack that guy, I guess. I guess. Yeah, I really need something to clear the board, because at this rate, I'm never going to be able to... You know what? I could just get my Defender of Earth, couldn't I? What do we get? A Eunuch. Okay. Right. What are we going to do here? Okay, let's play the Mandate, the Defender of Earth, because I think he can actually hit in the rear line, because he's long-ranged. So we'll do that. I'm also going to play Mandate of Heaven on you. That's going to increase you. It's also going to create an archer. Good. Now, let's... Just going to have to do it, unfortunately. No, I probably should have gone and attacked him. Never mind, it's not a big deal. I'm terrible at this game. Just in case you're wondering. I played Mr. Smart Donkey. He wiped the floor with me. I mean, he is a very smart donkey, to be fair, but he did kick my ass repeatedly. Now, don't do that again. Ow. 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 Okay, well, I mean, it's not a big deal. You're just going to make more peasants, aren't you? You just pop them out. Just popping out the peasants relentlessly. Okay, so we should be... Yeah, we can shoot you. So we just basically, as long as the Defender of Earth survive one more turn, this is a win. They can throw all the bloody lads they like, but it will never be... Oh, you're long range as well. Bop. Have it. What's this? Black Mountain Bandits. Yes, let's grab some of those in here. Why not? Let's draw another card, because let's face it, we can. Mountains. All right, we'll put some mountains in. That's fine. And a Herald. Sure, we'll get a Herald. We'll pop you on that. There we go. And a court eunuch. Absolutely. Sounds good. So they draw a card. Then, right, so if we play another card on this card, he'll attack our general, but we also draw a card. So that's fun. So we just need to survive one more turn. Their peasants are no match for my bows. Yeah, you can just pop out all the peasants you like, love. Ain't gonna help. Got a court eunuch. Don't need it. Pop. Realistically, that should have been over a long time ago. But there we go. Okay, I think probably I need to switch that deck up and at least get a card that's going to, like, do a lot of damage to... like multiple units. I don't currently have that in that deck, so that's probably where I'm falling down. So let's maybe try the Lagertha, my raiding deck. So raiding cards get cheaper depending on the amount of damaged units on the board. So if a card costs 3 supply and there's 3 damaged units on the board, then it's free effectively. So we're going to play Lagertha because I've got lots of raid cards in this deck. So we're going to give Lagertha a go. I'm a bit more au fait with Lagertha than Cao Cao. But there's a lot of nice... Oh, it's Lagertha v Lagertha. Holy shit. Hot Lagertha on Lagertha action. Bunch of very shouty ladies trying to kill each other. This will be fun. So Lagertha gets First Strike, which is a raid card, which you can do damage with. And also, this deck's filled with cards that are going to do random damage to units. We've got things like the Torchbearers, so they deal +1 damage when anything dies. So good chance of causing some damage. Blot Out the Sun deals 1 damage to everything. I like the Irish Kerns as well, because every time they survive damage, they get +2 attacks. We'll do something like that. Grab some of those. But the Shield Bite is quite good. Like the Fire Ship as well. The Mounted Brigands I really like. And just for funsies, let's take the Herdman as well. I don't know if they're going to be useful, but we won't be able, well, we probably won't be able to play them, but you never know your luck. Okay, Lagertha's moving forward. So, because we move seconds, we do have some additional options here. So, what we could do... potentially. Okay, so let's move Lagertha forward. So we've only got 1, but let's play our supply cache. And then let's put a high ridge down. In preparation. She's going to wail on my mountain, that's fine. Not really bothered by that. Okay, Blot Out the Sun's nice. Let's get the Torchbearers in here. They're quite a nice early card, because if you can do some damage to other cards, if you can get like a number of cards down to 1 health, Blot Out the Sun is then going to make the Torchbearer just go mad. I once had a game with like 3... I managed to get 3 Torchbearers up, and then a Blot Out the Sun, which did a lot of damage and killed quite a few. I was fighting Marie Antoinette, so it did a lot of damage to the peasants. Killed about 5 of them. She started lobbing torches around. She managed to kill a few as well. Basically, it was carnage. Absolute carnage. It was fucking hilarious. So we're going to put the... I could put the Fire Ship in here, couldn't I? So the Fire Ship, basically, whenever an enemy is deployed, the Fire Ship will attack it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the Fire Ship there, because that's going to beef up their health as well. Oh, I don't like that. You're going to try and take out my Torchbearer, aren't you? I need to kill you, but I don't have anything that can, unfortunately. But you won't be able to kill my Torchbearer in 1 hit, so there's that at least. Marauders. Okay, so you get a hit in there, very nice. And a hit in there, very nice. And a hit in there, very nice. That then kills them. Oh, they got a Torchbearer as well. We're chucking torches all over the place. Holy shit! It's carnage! Uh-oh. That didn't go very well, did it? That went very badly. Ow! Motherfuck... What are you doing? Ow! No, stop it. Ow! Jesus Christ. That was horrendous. Wow, okay, that didn't quite work out how I wanted to do, did I? Okay, let's get the Irish Kerns, Shield Biter, promote. Sure, let's get promote. The fire ship, yes. Quite like the herdsman, torchbearer, yes. Blot at the sun's always useful. Okay, let's do something like that. See what happens. That turn did not go great. Okay, so what we can do is, let's think about this. Let's hit you. Bop. Then we can play this. Right, let's kill the torchbearer. Good. Do I play you now? Problem is, I don't have anyone I can buff. Okay, let's do this again. It's going to hit us, but never mind. And we can't buff anyone, so it's a bit of a waste. But basically, we want to try and empty Lagertha's hand as many times as we can. Okay, you're going to hit us, but that's okay. Okay, torchbearer, that's good. So we want the mounted brigands in here. And if I do... Oof, this is going to sting. I don't think I do want to do that, do I? That's probably going to happen anyway. Ouch. Okay, then we can chuck that. It's going to deal with you. Okay. Okay. Okay, so far so good. I mean, apart from the fact that our Lagertha's taken a horrendous amount of damage. Apart from that, it's all good. Ooh. If we... Right, what we're going to do, it's a bit ballsy. We're going to promote our brigands. That's going to make them 6-8. Now, they get extra attack whenever the opponent draws a card. We're going to then pull our Lagertha back. I'm going to get the torchbearer up as well. I don't... It's ballsy. It's a ballsy move. Ouch. Okay, that's fine. Okay, what are we going to get? Irish Kerns. Okay, that's nice. So we can pop you down there. We can also pop you. Smack that. Let's do something like that. You're going to take a hit. Lovely. Okay, so far so good. He says. Okay, we've got Daybreak. Okay, let's take the High Ridge. Let's take the Irish Kerns, Torchbearer. I don't know about the... I don't think the fire ship's going to be useful anymore. Let's get the Herdman, Blood of the Sun. Let's get the Longship, the Mounted Brigands, and Shield Biters. And should we get a Marauder? I don't think we really need them. To be honest, the Marauder probably isn't actually that useful. Because like it's all about emptying your hand, and they gain supply. And to be honest, at this point, you're kind of... You've got more supply than you can ever actually use, realistically. Okay, first strike on that. That's okay. Headhunters. Okay, fire ship. Fine. Okay, so we can... The problem is if we play the shield biters, the fire ship will hit us. Okay, let's do that. Cause the last gasp. It's also going to produce more hit points there because, of course, they drew more cards. Oh, that's going to kill us. Do we want to do that or do we want to hold back? I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really matter, does it? Do that. At least this will mostly kill the fire ship, so there's that. Let's kill you. So if the headhunters deals damage to it, okay, that's fine. This is going to be a little bit close. Oh, you're going to first strike me. Ooh, you bastard. Okay, this is bad news. It's bad. It could be worse. It could be worse. Okay, let's play the High Ridge. We can play the Mounted Brigands. We can also play the Kerns. We can't play that card, but overall, that's fine. God, these guys do a lot of damage. We might lose this. I might lose this. And to be honest, I thought I played okay. Okay, you're coming up to the front. Ow. Ow. Don't throw axes at my mountain, you bastard. I need that mountain. Okay, what else we got? Right, Irish Kerns. That's not the best. I think we might just have to go all out here. I think we might lose this one. Lagertha, what a pain in the ass. So much damage. Ow. At least that makes you more tanky. What's saboteurs? Okay, at least that killed you. That's something. Ow. Ow. Well. Damn. Damn, son. Defeated. Oh well. I'll still get some XP, so that's fine. Guess I'll sulk that I lost against the AI. I mean, it's not the first time. It's not my first rodeo with losing to the AI, to be honest. I'm not that good at this game, but I just enjoy playing it. It's really good. So, this is Total War Elysium. It's good fun. And hopefully, I don't think it's got a release date at the moment. So it's just generally to keep an eye out for. I know it got a lot of hate when it came out for being a card game, but to be honest, who cares? It's not taking any resources away from any of the other Total War games, so I don't quite understand why anyone would get that angsty about it. It's a card game. It's in the Total War universe. It's good. It's fun. I like it. It's really good. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching.